Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live Wednesday morning, July 17. I'm on Facebook, and if you're watching me later on YouTube, you can always join me live on Facebook if you'd like, on my business page at facebook.com/dazzled by stamping. And normally, when I'm not live, you can find me on my website at dazzledbystamping.com. You can find samples there and classes there, and you can order there and all that sort of thing. So let me know when you are here, and I'm going to refresh my screen here so that I can see comments while I'm crafting. Hi, Carrie. Did you get your card now? I keep wondering if you saw that episode. Hi, Jennifer. Good morning. I am well. How about you? I refreshed my screen, but then I didn't go find the video. All right. All right. Now I can see comments. So I just realized, oh, there it is. Yay. Hi, Marlene. I just realized that I set up my randomizer, but then I didn't have something to write on, and then I found it quick as wit. So thank you, Lord. So I'm excited today. I'm excited to show you a cool technique, and I'm excited because I have a few classes coming up. Hi, Jamie. You made it on time. You didn't forget the time change. And maybe you actually had a free morning. I don't know. Well, you got your card. Okay, good. And did you see that episode or no? I just thought that was cool. Let's see, what was I gonna... Oh, so I'm excited for classes, and I'm excited because it seems like something else came up today. What am I thinking of? I don't know. I guess I'm just excited for classes. And no Meals on Wheels today. Oh, that's good. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's good or not. That's awesome. Carrie. Well, I hope it was for a good reason, Jamie. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, I'm glad that you're here. That makes me happy. So we have bonus days going on right now. So every $50 that you order, you get a bonus code, a $5 bonus code. Hi, Rebecca. That can be used on orders next month. So August. So you have through the end of July 31, to earn the codes, and you have all of August to be able to redeem them. So they still get a mail. I'm just not driving today. Gotcha. So hopefully they have lots of volunteers or something. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for joining me. So bonus days are going on right now. And I have 3 classes coming up. Tomorrow is the deadline for my Christmas class, which I showed you one of the samples that I'm going to be doing. Oh, I thought it was over here. Is it over here? I just saw it. Of course I moved it. I can't show you. You'll have to peek at last week's live, because I did show one of the cards that we're going to be doing, which was actually a design by Shelly Gardner. It was so fun. I loved it. So anyway, so I have 3 classes. My Christmas one, registration ends tomorrow. The class is actually next Thursday, either morning or evening. Hi, Jamie Rose. I saw you get on last week, and then you weren't gappy like you normally are. Did you lose connection? Then I have 2 more classes that you have till close to the end of the month to register for those. One is my Dazzling card club, which we're going to be using the sketched butterflies, which I saw are non-orderable at the moment. But I didn't see when they're coming back. But I have it, and we're using it. So just gagged on my own spit. Sorry. We are using that on, well, okay, so registration closes on the 26th, and the classes are going to be I actually changed this. The evening of Tuesday, August 6th, or the morning of Friday, August 9. I have an opportunity to go to a leader event in the morning or lunchtime. And so I cut out 2 classes so that I could go. So anyway, that is coming up. So you get product with that class. It's a $35 class if you're in person, and you typically you get a half a pack of designer paper, some ribbon, and embellishments. So that's always a fun class. And then my all occasions card class is usually a simpler class. Oh, and you get to make 8 cards at the Dazzling Card Club. Get all the stuff you need for it. And then my all occasions is you get to make 6 cards to each of 3 designs. And I try to keep them simpler. And that is Tuesday the 30th or at night, or Thursday the 1st in the morning. And you have until that Monday, the 29th, to sign up for it. Anyway, I'm excited for classes. Okay, so I'm going to move over to my randomizer to choose choose the winners for the projects that I made last week. Hi, Christine. Marcia Hill, you are my first winner. Congratulations. I didn't see, or don't remember, did she get on yet today? I don't think that she did, but you know my memory when I'm on my live. Okay, congratulations, Marcia. Pick another winner and start. And Marlene, yay. Marlene VanderZouwen won. Congratulations. Okay. I can't remember what the other card is. I don't remember the Christmas card. I don't know. Oh, it was from another class, I think. I don't know. I'm going to have to go look at it. Okay, so, yes, congratulations, ladies. Okay, so I'm going back to, so I can see, I still need to watch last week's. Gotcha. It was a fun one. Exactly. For a second, Marlene, nothing against you at all, but when, after I chose Marcia's name, or it came up, when the names were spinning through, there's another Marcia that watches sometimes, and I thought we were going to get 2 Marcias, but it was fun, you know, and got you, so congrats. Okay, so today I'm using again the, just a second. Oh, I found my card. So since I was chatting about it, this is the card we're going to be making that I showed last week using, it's an online exclusive. It's actually a mega suite. So there are actually 2 bundles in it. One is the words, which all the fonts are, so sorry. Just a sec. Which all the fonts are like this. And then the other one is, it's called, I have it, just a second. I thought I did. I moved it on myself. Everything I had back there, I moved. Don't, oh, here it is again. Yes, I like it too. So this is the one that Shelly designed. So this is Greetings of the Season. And then there's, ooh, cool dies. I'm going to check back there one more time and see if what I think is back there is or not. Oh, it is. That time I was right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for with the words, you get these cool dies if you buy the bundle. I wish you could attend also. Rebecca. So this is this bundle. So then the other bundle is this golden greenery. And this is actually only one of the sheets of dies for this bundle. So anyway, And I'm not going to go through and show you all the designer paper. But anyway, so that is what I'm going to be using at my first Christmas card of the year. Christmas in July. It's going to be a Stamp-A-Stack. And I think I'm just going to focus on that whole big suite. So, anyway, that's also an online exclusive. And today I'm showing this stamp set again. That's an online exclusive, Changing Leaves. And it includes here's just right. Oh, yay. Okay, so I forgot, what one did you order? The Changing Leaves or the Christmas one? I forgot what you ordered, Jennifer, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here quick. Oh, it goes this way. There we go. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does go this way. Okay, so this Changing Leaves is a hybrid bundle, which means, yes, it has dies. Some of them are missing here, but it has some dies that do free form. Leaves all by themselves. 3 greetings. There's one of the greetings is missing, and then it also has this great big one that this is what's considered the hybrid. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's a die in here, and obviously this is a 3D embossing folder. So this great big die that includes this leaf, this set of leaves, and sorry, I go backwards on my live. This set of leaves. This is all one die, and it can be die cut and embossed all at the same time. So that's what the hybrid part is die cut and embossing all at once. So I'm going to show you another way to use that I sort of didn't show yet. And I'm going to do that. And then there's my second card is going to be the really cool technique one. So anyway, so I'm going to put you down. That means I need my magic wand. I need to unbackward you, put you upside down, and here we go. Okay, so I'm going to admit to you that I didn't make this card yet. I have it in my mind, and so we're sort of winging it by what's in my head. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this this hybrid part. I'm just going to show you. I've used it in a couple different ways. This time I'm going to show you actually how the hybrid works. And I'm going to I already die cut these leaves. So I was trying to do it all at once. And I just couldn't get it to work, and I was running out of time. And so I did 3 different swipes. So I put this old olive in with this leaf right here and the die. So you can see that I have it die cut here, but I'm leaving it in here because I want to do something to it. And then I put the what looks like to me like a maple leaf in with a pumpkin pie. And also I was smart and I remembered to put some adhesive sheet on the back too. So not only is it die cut and embossed, it also already has the adhesive on it. I just have to peel the backing off. And then I did this great big leaf. I don't know what kind of leaf this is. It came to my mind for a second. Hi, Dot. Hi, Nancy. Oh, you're snuggling a 3-week-old baby. Whose is that? That sounds lovely. You might have to turn my volume down, or your volume down, because I get kind of loud sometimes. Anyway, this is Granny Apple Green, and I ran this through also. So I've done the stamping and embossing at the same time, and I actually use the dies to set up my stamps. But I did not die cut them, and so this time I did. I just didn't stamp it before I die cut it. I didn't want to do that. So, Dot, how is Carson cooperating this morning? Do we have him with us or no? We'll share later. Okay, gotcha. All right, oops. Okay, so what I want to do before I get into this is I want to add some color to this. I ordered both. Oh no. I love you, Jennifer. Thank you for ordering both. Okay, so I'm using my blending brush. I actually have my ink pad on the right side of me this time. And I just want to add some color. And maybe this color isn't right. Maybe I need to not rub it off first. We'll do that. See how that goes. It's not as dark as I want it. So I'm going to just switch over to Old Olive. He was too tired. I can understand. All right, trying Old Olive on this and seeing how this works. Okay, now I can see some of the texture better. That's what I was aiming for, is wanting to see some texture. So even though there are more leaves on here, I'm not aiming for the other leaves on here. I'm specifically just aiming for the ones that that I die cut out. Peel this out here. Set that aside. So we have these leaves. I still feel like it could handle more. Hi, Mario. So I'm using the Changing Leaves bundle again. And I use the embossing folder and the die cut, the great big die cut image, all at the same time. I did not stamp it though, so I'm adding some color. Oops, I'm gonna do this on the Old Olive one too. We'll see how this one turns out. So I'm adding some color with my blending brushes. All right, we got some more detail on there. And then last one is pumpkin pie. Oh, I got good detail on that. I didn't bother trying to rub any of it off, and it made it look good. Okay, so I have all of my leaves are ready. Now I'm going to put this on a crumb cake card base, and decided I wanted to stamp some flowers, leaves also. So I'm gonna use this maple leaf. It's probably my favorite out of there. I'm doing crumb cake, and I'm just sort of making a background a little bit here and there. Maybe one more. And then I'm going to put my leaves down. So this is just going to be lots of leaves. And like I said, I'm winging it, so I don't know how I want my leaves down yet, but I'm going to peel off all these. I probably should have done it before I peel it off. Let's see how I like it. One here. One here, here. I'm sort of trying to avoid this area because I have in mind putting my greeting there. That can't go on top. That needs to be... I think we're going to do something like that. Okay, so we have this off. Adhesive sheets are amazing if you remember to use them. You have to put them on the back of your cardstock before you run your die and cardstock through the machine. Oh, there we go. It wasn't all the way at the end. Because then it cuts it to the shape that you need it. So we're going to stack a couple of these like that. And then the maple one, we're gonna go this way. So this is not, if you saw my reminder, this is not the special technique that I mentioned. I think maybe I want one more leaf up there. I'm gonna do that on my second card. So now I'm gonna use this. This is the other greeting piece die. That's it. Can you see that it's stitched? So it's a long oval stitched die, and we're going to use a little note to brighten your day. I need to test it. That didn't look right. There you go. That's good. So, tip for you. I find that photopolymer and black, because both of our blacks are fabric covered, they're not the firm foam, they don't work well together. So you need to encourage it to do so. So you might have to ink it up a couple times and test it on your scrap before you actually put it on your project. I forgot to make sure that I had dimensionals over here. I was running late. All right, just a second. I know I had a set of them back here. That place I keep looking for things, and I actually found what I needed. So I'm opening a new pack. I go through so many dimensionals, it's fine with me if I open a new pack of them. You guys go through a lot of dimensionals too? It doesn't want to come out. All right, so I'm going to put this on here. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I've done, I use quite a bit of them. All right, so we're putting this here. A little note to brighten your day. Now I want to brighten up this card a little bit. I did look ahead for this. So these are, we just talked about these. I talked about these with Kathy yesterday. These are ombre matte decorative dots. And it's not pumpkin pie, but it is Calypso Coral, which will bring out the color fine. And this is Old Olive over here. So I'm going to grab some of these, and dots, celebrating because we're using dots. All right, so I want to add some more of the orange looking, and I do want this dark one over here. That didn't pick up very well. I'm going to add some of this over here. These roundy ones don't work well with the what do you call it? The take your pick tool, the putty part. I got that off. Then I want this small one should though. I'm gonna put some greens, Old Olive over here. So here's my card. Yes, use a lot of dimensionals, learn from the best. Thanks. I just, if I'm gonna, it adds a lot if you just pop up a little something. So, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to use the leaves as die cuts today. That was my vision and purpose for this card. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside. Make sure that you see it. Did I do it up close? Set this aside. Thank you. And I just realized that I don't have all the Stampin' Blends that I need. I need this. And this. Okay, so my next card is still using, this is the technique one. My next card is still using this same bundle. And I already ran my, I don't know if you can see it. I ran my, I actually did use thick white cardstock for this. Ran this through with just the embossing folder. I wanted just the embossing. And I'm going to flip it over. This was a technique, actually, I don't remember who shared it on there, but I saw it on the Stampin' Up! Website, or not the website, the Facebook page. And it was just gorgeous, and I wanted to try it, and I decided to try it with this. I specifically bought a folder that they used to try it on, and then I decided that I wanted to do this. So it's called, well, I'll tell you what it's called when I'm done. But you need to flip it over so you're coloring on the concave part. So like it's sunk in. You're coloring on this part, and you don't have to color too carefully because of what you're going to do with it later. So all I'm doing is worrying about coloring in the leaves part and the stem here. Now I have to warn you, this technique chews up your blends. So if you don't want to replace your blends, don't try this. But I figured since I already chewed mine up, I might as well still show you guys. I did it with my team. Is this light? Yeah. With my team last week. And fortunately, the colors that were mostly chewed up. This is dark granny apple. Oh, I didn't want to do this side. Mostly the ones that we chewed up, I already had replacements ready for it because they're colors that I use a lot. Which specifically, it seems like I color a lot like in the fall. So if I'm doing fall colors, I have Daffodil Delight, Pumpkin Pie, and Old Olive. Those are my biggest ones. And yeah, thankfully I had those because they definitely needed it. Okay, so I'm just sort of, I don't have to be too careful with this. You'll see why later. Oops. Went down the stem. I go on this part here. Add some more Old Olive. And this one we're just going to do Old Olive. I should have had one partially done, I guess, because you're just going to watch me coloring for a bit. But I'll probably just focus on. No, I'm gonna do all of them. So this I'm gonna do. look at my pumpkin pie. Hopefully this can get in here. See, there's plenty of ink. It's just it chews it up. Okay, so pumpkin pie is going here, and then I want my Daffodil Delight with this. I also want to get a little bit of cherry cobbler in here. I forgot if I'm doing this the right way. I don't know how, I don't remember how leaves actually turn. If they turn on the ends or if they turn on the stem. I sort of forgot. I'm going to put, I don't know that some of these leaves turn orange. I feel like most of these on this thing, pecan pie is a good fall color. Oh yeah, I meant to do that too, but I did not do any of that. I didn't grab that. I feel like most of these go from green to brown. So they may not be correct for their color match, or, you know, their real life color match, but I just want to add lots of color here. Let's do another completely orange here. Completely yellow here. I'll do a yellow over here. So I'm wanting to get all of these done, and maybe I'll just do one more green. Granny apple green. Who cares about reality? Didn't you do pink or blue plum? I did. I did do. I loved that set so much. I think I did every main color that there was. I did blue and purple and pink, and that was a fun goal to once I started doing goofy colors, I like wanted to do every single, like, sort of, I'll say primary color in general. Pink, purple, blue, green. I don't think that I did yellow ones. Oh, I did brown ones. Okay, so here is my, remember, this is the concave part. So like the embossing isn't lifted, it's sunk down. This is the lifted part. Okay, so now this is, after you get it colored, the next part of the technique. You might freak out at me. Sort of similar to crumbling paper when I go through and do a whole cool design. Okay, this is Memento. And we're going all over it. So this is called Blackout Reverse Embossing. So you can do it as dark as you want. I think I made the mistake when I was first doing this to just keep it flat, but I definitely want to get the black around the leaves, so I don't want so much black on the leaves. So I'm sort of tipping my ink pad a little bit to get this blacker around here. Maybe that's not it. There we go. So you can go as far as you want. Like if you completely just want it all black, I might just need to add more ink to this one. Just a second. Maybe this isn't one of them that I inked. Thanks. I'm glad you like it. Did anybody gasp when I started? I've had that before when, shoot, now I have it on the edge. Well, just hopefully don't put my fingers in it. Jennifer gasped. I love it. I've had that before when I've, like I completely designed something and then I want to give it an aged look and then I crumple it all up and everybody's like, oh no. All right, I'm just going to leave this. I'm good with as black as this is. Yeah, I love this technique too. So, you're supposed to get everywhere that's white, but I'm okay. I don't want to make my color so black, just trying to get where, you know, all this, I'm okay with it being splotchy. So now we're going to put it together on my card. Reminded me of an art project from middle school. And paper is black and you scratch off pattern. Oh yeah, I know, I love those. They had those, at least when my kids were little, they had those, you could buy a kit, like at Meyer or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to, my card that I did with my team, we did a, just a second, where's my, there it is. We did a Granny Apple Green card base. But I decided that I wanted more white, and that was actually how the original version was. It was a white card base. So I just decided I'm going to make a little layer of the Granny Apple Green. And then it can go on big white. So, reminder, when you want to try this, Jamie and anybody else, you need a 3D embossing folder. You need it to be concave enough so that you get good texture. And you need to be willing to completely chew up your blends. Now, maybe some people are harder on them than others, but I was definitely, and I feel like, excuse me, the faster you try to go, like if you're trying to get through this fast, you're going to cause more damage to them. So just keep that in mind. Now, I want to add, I have my, this is another one of the, well, I guess it was shown on there already. Another one of the, oh, I didn't make sure I have a greeting from it. Just a second. Another one of the dies from this. There it is. There's, thank you. From this bundle. So I'm grabbing this, thank you. And stamping it on here. Test it. It's good. Going on here. So this is going to be a thank you. Oh, I think I meant to put a little bit of... There's another greeting on here I was going to do and I forgot. I couldn't have done it without you. That could have fit on here also. But I just did thank you. Okay, so I'm going to... That's my... It keeps sticking because I have adhesive from my pieces or something. I don't know. So I have my thank you. I'm going to put my ribbon on first. So I'm using this, this is the iridescent striped trim. Can you see that it's striped? I think I used it on here recently. It is not orderable right now, but I do have some rolls left over from overbuying for retreat if you are in person and place an order with me. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait. So I'm going to put this on here. And trim this up. Okay, so now I want my thank you on here, but I also want to brighten it up a little bit. So besides my words, I also did these leaves. So hopefully if this works right, I love it when it does. When you pull off the adhesive sheet, a lot of the pieces come out with it. Doesn't always happen that way, but it's helpful when it does, so you don't have to poke everything out and don't have to pull out your dye brush or your what is that thing? The pad that comes with it. That one came out better. Ooh, that one all came out. That's good. Okay, so I want these leaves. I think I want it down here. So it doesn't just blend in with the other greens. We'll put it next to this red green. All right, that one, the end doesn't have any on it. So my dimensionals again, that I always lose. There it is. 1, 2, 3. So did I tell you the name of this? It's called Blackout Reverse Emboss. Okay, so put this there. All right, so here's my card. And I was going to use originally the iridescent faceted gems, but then I remembered when I was working with, now I gotta find it. When I was working with my team, I wanted something different, and these are, I had used these last week with the Christmas card. I think, no, it must have been with the leaves again. These are pecan pie and clear ribboned adhesive back dots. So I used up all the pecan pie, but I have these clear, they look white to me. But there are like stripes, that's the ribboned part. So they're really bright on here too. So I'm gonna put these on here. Put one here. And one here. There. That's it. All right. Thank you. I'm glad that you like the technique. Okay, so I have to admit, when I originally saw this, it was flowers and it was pinks and purples and oranges. So you could do a lot with this, just depends on your color palette that you want. Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys up. So I'm gonna put you backwards again on upside down you. Here you go. Okay, so here's the one that I just did. I think I could even put more white on it. I feel like the more white that you have, the more it will pop. So, like my card base is what I mean. So I'll show you the one that I did. It was here a minute ago. Okay, here it is. Oh, I didn't even use dimensionals. I forgot. So this is the one that I did where I put it on Granny Apple Green. So it helps it pop when you do the white. And plus I laid off on my black a little bit on this one. So, and I guess I did use the iridescent faceted gems on this. All right, so there's that one. And then here's the first one that I did again. A little note to brighten your day. I love that. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna have lots of pieces here. All right, does anybody have questions either about that technique or about anything else? I gave you all the reminders of classes. My Christmas class is closing tomorrow, so make sure that you sign up before that. But you have a little bit more time on the other ones. Bonus days are this month, and I can't think of more things. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, so since it seems no one has questions, I'm gonna let you go, and I will see you again next Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time on Facebook again. After you colored the reverse side, then what did you do? Then the next step was the black. So once I colored all the leaves, the next step is rubbing it with the black. So nap time, yeah, that sounds good. It would be cool to be able to, oh, the Christmas one, you mean? That would be cool. Maybe Dawn would be interested too. It's before school starts. Yes. Yeah, so you can do it as black as you want. And you are supposed to be getting all the white that you left behind. And one more thing that I forgot to mention, I told you that it didn't matter how what's the word? How careful you were with your coloring. The black covers up anything that is on the outside edge. So you don't have to be careful with that. But the more careful you are with your coloring, or like more gentle you are, I guess I should say, the less you're going to chew up your blends. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Thank you, Jamie. You have a great week also, and I will see you all next week. Bye.